Adriana joins us now with a look at the weather. We certainly don't want a repeat of that storm from
No, it is wet weather that continues into Alberta tonight and really until Friday morning, but less severe storms expected this evening. Now, as we take a look at the watches and warnings, there is still potential for funnel cloud activity, especially in central regions of Alberta. That stretches from Sylvan Lake, including Red Deer, Ponoka, down to Drumheller as well, close to Coronation. That's where the likelihood of funnel clouds is most likely to happen. However, for southwestern parts of the province along the southern foothills is a rainfall warning, and that's because these areas could see close to 50 to even 80 millimeters of rainfall totals by Friday. Right now in Calgary, 14 degrees, looking fairly cloudy outside, chance of showers overnight, and that continues into our Thursday. Here's a look at your 24-hour forecast brought to you by Fifth Avenue Volkswagen, family-owned, community-driven. Discover more at Fifth Avenue Volkswagen. Tonight, we see the temperature rise actually to 15 degrees before dipping down. Chance of showers continues into tomorrow, starting at 11 degrees. We'll have more details for you later on in the show.
Adriana, this is the time of year when people start looking ahead to hockey season, but I would like to get some more nice summer weather before then.
Yeah, and it does look like as we look ahead to maybe the long-term forecast, we may see those warmer temperatures return, but for now, it's cooler temperatures and wet conditions for much of southern Alberta. Here's a look outside now with our Skywatch weather camera. We see the cloud cover along with some sunshine poking through, but that cloud cover and the wet weather continues tonight into tomorrow. Here's a look at what's been happening in our region. So in the gray, in the southern BC interior, of course, the wildfires bringing in poor air quality. Smoke and haze is still an issue. As we get into the Kootenays, it's severe thunderstorm watches there. That means heavy rain, hail, and strong wind gusts. But for us here at home, central portions of the province, this is the potential for funnel clouds. So less severe weather for us in Alberta thanks to cooler surface temperatures, but that funnel cloud development is possible for areas around Sylvan Lake, Red Deer, Ponoka, including Drumheller, Catherine, and stretching further east to Coronation and Hanna. But for southern regions of the province, especially along the southern foothills, it's this rainfall event that is expected to continue into Friday. And with the upslope flow, that could intensify the rainfall totals close to 50 or even 80 millimeters of rain. So that rain and thunderstorm risk continues for us here in Calgary, just south of Cochrane. We've been seeing some thunderstorms continuing, and that really makes its way into our Thursday morning. Now, as we watch these two low-pressure systems converge, that could intensify the rainfall. That clears off into the northeast further into Friday before the clouds clear and sunshine returns here in central portions of the province. That means by the weekend, more sunshine and temperatures do start to rise. But here's a look at those temperatures across the region. Tomorrow, parts of the BC interior getting up to close to 30 degrees. It's haze and smoke still an issue. Thunderstorm risk for Fernie and into Golden. Daytime highs between the mid-teens to that 20-degree mark. Cooler weather for northern parts of Alberta as well. 13 degrees in Rocky Mountain House, Red Deer 14, 12 degrees in Olds, Calgary, Banff, with that risk of thunderstorms and showers continuing. And as we move further south, 10 degrees for Crow's Nest Pass, 11 in Pincher Creek, 12 degrees for Lethbridge, and into the mid-teens further east into Medicine Hat. Here in Calgary, our 5-day forecast brought to you by Centra Install Pros, your window and door replacement specialists. Cooler weather for tomorrow, 12 degrees as it is that daytime high. 10 to 20 millimeters of rainfall is likely for Calgary. That starts to clear up by Friday morning, that daytime high of 17 degrees. And into the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, more sunshine, temperatures reaching the low 20s. We can expect to enjoy that weekend. Ian?
So a fair amount of rain tomorrow.
That's right. Expecting for Calgary, 10 to 20 millimeters is possible, but that rainfall warning for parts of the southern foothills. Right now in Calgary, it's 15 degrees. We've hit our daytime high, much cooler than that regular normal high of 23 degrees for us. However, as we get into the weekend, we're seeing things start to clear up. The temperatures get to the mid-20s by Sunday. Lots of sunshine expected as well.
Thanks for joining us. Now here's the early edition of the CTV National News.
Let's bring Adriana in now. So you've got your eye, I'm sure, on central and southern Alberta again tonight. Are they going to get more severe weather?
Well, the severe weather seems to have replaced by rainfall warnings. The severe weather that we originally were anticipating has been tempered by cooler surface temperatures. That's not to mention, though, here under the gray area in central parts of the province where you're seeing that gray box, that is a possible funnel cloud development, and that does include some strong winds. So up to areas Sundre to Sylvan Lake, up to Lacombe, east to Coronation and Hanna, that is where we're expecting that. But the green here, the rainfall warning, expecting heavy rainfall, including Claresholm, close to 50 to 80 millimeter totals expected by Friday. Now, things are looking pretty cloudy here in Calgary. Rainfall as well, 12 degrees. We'll have more weather details for you later on in the show.
Let's bring Adriana back in now as we look ahead to our 5-day forecast. Well, we sure had a cool, wet day today.
Yeah, and that only continues into the second half of our week. However, there is a bright side to that. By the weekend, things start to look warmer and sunnier as well. However, it is the cool temperatures that we've seen across the province that has actually reduced the severity of thunderstorm potential. Right now in Calgary, it's 13 degrees, mid-teens all across southern regions, 16 right now for areas around Brooks, Medicine Hat, 14 in Lethbridge, and 14 degrees in Milk River. Now, as we get closer to BC, though, we're seeing those temperatures still in the 30s, and that's the area where we're seeing the severe thunderstorm watch. So air quality is still an issue for parts of the BC interior. As we get closer to the Kootenays, that's where we're seeing that severe thunderstorm watch. So the severe weather stays to the west of Alberta and to the south of Alberta. Here at home, though, it's the rainfall, and while severity of storms has been reduced, there is still potential for funnel cloud development, and that's what we're seeing here in the gray. That includes Champion getting close to Claresholm, but Claresholm is under that rainfall warning, stretching up to Slave Lake, Red Deer, Ponoka, Lacombe, and stretching further east towards Hanna and Coronation. Now, that is weak rotation, so not expecting damage. However, it's still dangerous. It's the southern foothills, though. For the next several days, we continue to see the rainfall, and especially along Highway 22 between Longview and Waterton Park. Those rainfall totals by Friday morning could exceed 50 to 80 millimeters of rain. So this afternoon, we've seen thunderstorms scattered across the province. Here in Calgary, some thunderstorms just northeast of the city, close to Arcana and Bicycur. As we look ahead, though, these two low-pressure systems in central and southern parts of the province converge, bringing in that rainfall for Calgary throughout Thursday afternoon into the evening, and that starts to taper off by early Friday morning. Some cloud cover Friday, and things start to clear up as we get towards the weekend, thanks to a high-pressure system on the tail end of that. So this upper ridge really bring in some warmer weather, clearer weather as well. Our 5-day forecast brought to you by Action Furnace. Things are still cool tomorrow, 12 degrees, but that's the majority of the rainfall, between 10 and 20 millimeters for Calgary. By Friday, we warm up a little bit, starting with a chance of showers, more cloud cover, and then it's Saturday and Sunday. We get back into the 20s. More sunshine for the weekend before another chance of showers by Monday with that high of 20 degrees.
According to the Canadian Space Agency, the next total solar eclipse visible over Canada will be 2044. We saw really nothing here in Calgary today. Too cloudy.
No, too cloudy and too wet.
Yep.
All right, well, a dad in North Carolina made the highlight reels for this catch from the cheap seats.
Hey, how about the catch?
Did that just happen?
Yeah, a baby and
Holding the stroller with the
one
baby
hand.
inside. What?
One hand. One hand.
Wesley Whalen wasn't even sitting down. He was pushing his son in a stroller when the Durham Bulls hit a foul ball. Just watch this. Snags it there with one hand. No problem.
That's one cool day.
No problem. Yeah.
Very.
Great souvenir for both of them.
He's going to show that baby that forever and ever. Watch this. Dad did it again. Oh, yeah.
Pretty good. Well, lots of people add music or sound effects to their videos before they post them online, and it can really enhance the video. Nailed it. The boss told this guy, add some sound to our social media videos. He didn't say what kind of sound, so this guy just got creative. It's actually helped boost their followers and their sales. This is a little bakery near Seattle, and now people stay tuned for these ridiculous videos.
It's really satisfying to listen to.
It adds. It does add to it.
People start doing that at home, you know, right?
Well, finally, safety first when it comes to walking your pet, no matter the pet. This is Morty the Tortie. He gets lost in the grass. He's so tiny when he's out for a walk. So his owner got creative and tied a pipe cleaner to him so that he can be seen when he's out and about. As you might imagine, these videos have gone viral now too, racking up 115 million views.
That's a cool idea and a very
That's
cool,
a good, isn't it?
and a very cool name, Morty the Tortie, right?
I've seen dogs at parties with balloons strapped to them so that you always know where the dog is.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good idea for a little turtle. Well, summer isn't over yet. There's still plenty of time to enjoy some lake life.
Here's a look at our Skywatch weather camera. Some sunshine peeking through that cloud cover, but that chance of showers continues through the evening, overnight, and into our Thursday. Now, in the last hour, we have seen some funnel cloud development. This was sent in by viewer Don in Diamond Valley. He said close to 6 o'clock for 10 minutes. This funnel cloud was dropping and then coming back up and dropping. It hasn't touched the ground yet, and that is what we are expecting. Funnel cloud development through parts of central Alberta that does stretch close to Claire's home. So that's what we're seeing here in the gray box, and that stretches from Sylvan Lake up north to Lacombe, further east to Coronation around Hannah, including Drumheller, including Brooks as well. But in the green, that's the rainfall warning where we could see extreme totals really exceed 50 to 80 millimeters of rainfall by the end of this event Friday morning. Now, the smoke continues as the wildfires continue in parts of the BC interior. That extreme thunderstorm watch, however, has ended for the Kootenays. Our next 24 hours, temperatures remain cool through the evening, dropping down to close to 11 degrees by tomorrow morning, with that rain continuing, an afternoon high of 12 degrees. And of course, your 24-hour forecast brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free. As we continue to look ahead, however, that rainfall continues for central and southern parts. These two low pressure systems joining through, and that starts to clear off by Friday morning. More sunshine ahead. Tomorrow, those temperatures in the BC interior, upper 20s, close to that 30-degree mark, but remaining cool all across Alberta. Mid-teens for northern regions, 12 degrees in Olds and Calgary, 16 in Drumheller. Mid-teens further southeast to Medicine Hat, and 12 degrees for Lethbridge. Chance of showers throughout. And our 10-day trend, though, showing those temperatures rising as we get into the weekend and next week.
I can't believe it's done for another season.
I know, that went fast. Some great tips there this season. Were you behind the camera on that one?
Not on that one.
Okay.
No, I was the previous one when Chad, our camera guy, did it.
Well, those are great. Thank you, Glenn. Okay, final peek at the weather, Adriana.
Yes, our weather window brought to you by Lux Windows and Doors, crafting quality windows and doors for your style, budget, and Alberta's climate. Now, August 12th, this would have been the peak day for us to watch the Perseid meteor shower, that solar eclipse. We didn't see any of that, but the weather has brought us some fantastic light shows. And at this point, Matt Melnick is basically our lightning specialist. He took this photo last night from Livingston in the Northwest. Gorgeous, gorgeous light show. And of course, if you have a great photo you'd like to share with us, you can always email us, calgaryweatherpics@bellmedia.ca. A final look at our 5-day forecast. Cool weather tomorrow to wrap up our week. The showers continue into Friday morning, but things start to clear up and warm up by then. Saturday and Sunday, plenty of sun.
Thanks, Adriana. Thank you for your company tonight. Have a terrific evening, and we'll see you again tomorrow.